Hello and welcome to a short video about the binomial probability distribution. Now this formula here is really important for this. So if we need to work things out by hand, it's the formula that we're going to use. Now n in this is my number of trials. So the number of times that I'm trying something. X is how many successes I want. Because with a binomial probability distribution, you basically need a success or a fail. There can't be anything in between. And P is the probability of success. So if we look at an example here, what this tells me is that we've got 10 tries. So I'm doing something 10 times, and the outcome that I want has a probability of 0.6. So here, where I'm finding the probability that x equals 7, all I'm trying to do is find out how many, the probability, of me getting 7 successes out of 10 when the probability of success is 0.6. So I'm just going to substitute these in. So I'll get 10c7 multiplied by 0.6 to the power 7 and multiplied by 0.4 to the power 3. Now that 0.4 has come from 1 minus 0.6. The two probabilities in brackets need to add up to 1. And the 3 has come from 10 minus 7. The two powers need to add up to the number of trials. So what I'm doing is I'm saying I've got 7 successes and 4 failures. And the answer to that is 0.215 to 3 significant figures. So as I say, what that's telling me is that if I had 10 trials and the probability of a success was 0.6, the probability of me getting 7 successes out of 10 would be 0.215. So if I want a probability that x is less than or equal to 2, basically what I'm going to say that is the same as doing probability that x is 0 plus probability that x is 1 plus probability that x is 2. So I've got all of the ways of having x being less than or equal to 2. So again, I can just substitute my numbers in. And if you put that on your calculator, it equals 0.0123, so 3 significant figures. Now this next bit is interesting. The probability that x is less than 3 is the same as the probability that x being less than or equal to 2. Because in both, I'd be allowed to have p of x equals 0, x equals 1, and x equals 2. Now the really good news is, if you have a Casio CG 50 calculator, you don't need to work all of these out by hand every time. It will do it for you. If you go to Menu, and then choose 2 for statistics, and then F5 for distribution, and F5 again for binomial, for questions like the probability that x equals 7, you're going to want to use the BPD, and for where we have an inequality, so something like x is less than or equal to 2, you're going to want to use the BCD. Now when you're in there, when it asks for an upper or a lower limit, if you had probability that x is less than or equal to 2, my upper limit would be 2. If I had probability that x is less than 3, my upper limit would be 2. The number that's in there works for a less than or equal to or a more than or equal to inequality. I hope that helps. Thanks very much.